Hello, good evening, and welcome to this evening's session where we're just going to round up our trading day, fill out our trading diary, and look ahead to tomorrow. So as usual, we started off today looking at the economic calendar, and we knew that there was a report due out from the US at 3 p.m. GMT+1, which was the US ISM manufacturing report. And as we know, the markets tend to trend sideways prior to the last report of high importance. So with that in mind, we didn't place any trades. We left the market and just decided we'll trade just before the report was due to be released at 3 p.m. GMT+1. So we stayed out of the market, and as we can see, the market had been trending sideways all day prior to the report being announced at 3 p.m. So when we met just before 3 p.m., at the time when the market was still trending between the first resistance and the pivot point, so at that time we then decided that we will place a pending sell order just below the pivot point and a pending buy order just above the first resistance. So that was the plan, and then we waited for the report to come out, which it did at 3, and then the response was the market fell a bit, broke the pivot point, and then took our pending sell order with a 20 pips stop loss in place and a 60 pips profit limit. And as we can see, the market, the trade is still alive. The market went up, but didn't take me out. It didn't take my 20 pips stop loss. It started to fall back down again. So I'm still in that live trade. It hasn't taken me out of the trade, and it hasn't reached the halfway point yet, because again, according to my trading plan, once the market moves 30 pips in my direction, it's at that point I'll move my stop loss to the opening level. And obviously it hasn't done that, so that's why I still have my stop loss at 20 pips in place. So again, it's now the end of the trading day, and just like yesterday, like I said, same thing applies today. You've got two choices, and again, this is very important that you're consistent with whatever choice you make, because the key to your success as a trader is consistency. So again, at the end of the trading day, you can either decide you will close all your trades at the end of the trading day, so you just close your trade at this point and take whatever loss you have and start again tomorrow. Or the other option is what I do. I'm just going to leave this trade to run till tomorrow and see what happens, like I did yesterday. Okay? Because my trade yesterday, I let it run till today, and then at the start of trade today, like I discussed when we met earlier, I moved my stop loss to just below the pivot point for that trade from yesterday. I locked in 10 pips in there. I got taken out with that earlier today, and then I made $10 profit, because we're doing $1 per pip. So you can see that's why my account is now showing $510. And remember, we started with $500 yesterday. So that's why it's 510, because I got taken out from that trade this afternoon with a profit of 10 pips. So this is just a sell order from today. And again, according to my own plan, I'll let this run till tomorrow, and then I'll see what happens tomorrow and decide then. But like I said, on Friday, I close all my day trades. So Friday evening, all my day trades are closed. I only let them run from one day to the next day during the week. But on Friday evening, I close all my day trades, and I don't let my day trades run over the weekend. So those are your two options. You either close your trade and take any profit or loss you have, which is one option, or you let it run till the next day. But like I said, whatever choice you make sure you're consistent with it. So again, we're going to fill out our spreadsheet. So again, I'll just leave it at 510, because I'm still in that live trade. I don't know what's going to happen to it. Obviously tomorrow, if I come and find it, I lost out on that trade and I lost $20 or 20 pips, and I will move that down to 490 to reflect that. And obviously if there's a profit, I'll also let it reflect that. But since it's still a live trade, I'll just leave it at 510, and then I'll update that tomorrow depending on what happens to the trade. And again, the important thing is to make as many comments as you can of what you've observed during the trading day, especially if you're new to trading. So again, the most important thing is to say it was a good trading day, not because you made money or anything. The key is that it's a good trading day because I stuck to my trading plan. And again, we observed again today that the market trended sideways prior to the last report of high importance. So we can see there's a pattern here of the market trending sideways prior to the last report of high importance. So you can begin to see now there's no point trying to trade prior to the last report of high importance. But again, this is things you are observing yourself and making note of this yourself. So again, like I said, if you observe this, like 50 times, and you see that 80% out of those 50 times the market trended sideways prior to the report, but it trended 20% of the time, then obviously you will base your plan on the 80% of the time that it trended sideways. So you always base your trading plan on what usually happens, on what happens most of the time. You don't base your plan on what really happens. So again, that's the importance of making comments and notes so you can then be objective in your assessment of the market and your trading plan. So fill out your spreadsheet and your diary and make updates. Okay, so that's what happened today in the markets. If you have any questions, as usual, do click the hand button or send your questions through the question box. Otherwise, if you have no questions, I wish you all a good night. Have a good night's sleep, and we shall meet again tomorrow morning. And like they said, tomorrow is another day in the markets. Okay, so no questions. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, and speak again tomorrow morning.